first I need to adjust the lighting. Hey there, friends on YouTube. It's the JTL. I am back again, and today I want to talk to you about the $100 gaming headset killer. And by killer, I mean all the way up to the Astro A50, all the way down to the Sony Platinums, all the way down to the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the turtle beaches of the world. It's not every day you come across this kind of price to performance, and that's what we've got here. We have the Superlux HD668B headphone. I'm not the first person to discover this. In fact, of course, I heard about them from other people, but I ordered them. They were about $38, I think, at the time that I ordered them. And when they came, I had just ordered and been using these, which are the Sennheiser HD600s, which are legendary headphones, and they are $300, and they sound like $300, and they deserve to be $300 because they are a fantastic headphone. I got a review coming to those sometime soon, but then immediately after, I got the Antlion mod mic from the folks over there at Antlion Audio, and I wanted to try it out and see if I could, create the best possible gaming headset setup with these guys, but also the cheapest amazing headset setup with these guys. And so that's what I did. Let's walk around and see what they're all about. They've got these little wingy things on the sides, and these are nice, and actually they feel pretty nice. They're kind of vinyl plasticky. The whole build here is plastic, but the nice thing about it is it's very sturdy. I mean, I cannot do anything to hurt these things. And these little wings are nice because you put them on. It's sort of one size fits all in that the more you pull them on, the more these go back, the more they fit your head. And they're kind of like what you might see in an Audio-Technica headset, or the 700X or the 500X, something along those lines, which are also headphones that lots of people like for gaming. They've got, plastic all around. They are semi-open. They've got little vents here that let sound come out. So they're not perfect for every environment, but the semi-open aspect of them gives them a sense of better soundstage because they're not trapping the sound inside. That's one thing about a lot of gaming headsets, like the Sony Golds here, is that they are not open. They're designed to be used in the living room and to not bleed out into the room for other people. Whereas these do that a little bit. You see, these guys are just 100% open. And so they're meant for a quieter environment where you're not going to be bothering your neighbor, and they're not going to be bothering you. These, somewhere in between. So, very nice. The one thing I have to say, the build quality is plastic, but it's not creaky. It doesn't have its own self noise, which is nice. There's no moving parts here. These things are just on their own sort of rubber band style flat snapback. No moving parts, no up and downs, nothing to move around and creak in here. The ear cups themselves move a little. The ear cups move just a little bit to adjust on your head, but that's really it. So there's no self noise here for these things to start to creak on you, which is very nice because sometimes that is not the case after a while. The one thing that you do have to do when you buy these, you have to switch the pads. The pads here are, these are $8 velour pads. So that takes the price up from $38 or $40 to close to $50. But the pads that come on these are really terrible. They're vinyl, they're uncomfortable, they are not good. You have to change the pads right away. Don't even put them on with the other pads on, because then you will not appreciate how good they are because they will feel so terrible. They are great. Sound-wise, they have a little more bass, but not so much that it bothers me, and I'm not a bass head. They have a great sound signature. I mean, I put them on, and the difference between these and these is noticeable, but not so noticeable that these sound like garbage. compared to a $300 headset. And I don't know what kind of mojo they're using to make that happen. I plugged them into my PlayStation 4, and they come with, or actually I think this is an option, but you can get these for like $2. It's a little USB sound card where you stick the mic and the headphone plug in, and you plug it into your PC or into your console, and they then sound great. Sometimes when you plug stuff into the USB of the PS4, you can't get enough volume, but I had more than enough. I had to turn it down by about 25% in order to be comfortable listening. So they sounded great. I have a clip I'm going to drop in so you can hear what the mod mic sounds like. Hey, this is a test of the Antlion mod mic 5.0 plugged into the PS4 through the USB dealy madongle thingamajigger. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. The mod mic is $69. You can also get the mod mic 4, which is about $10 cheaper or so. And the mod mic 5 is the new one, and it has a lot of the features that you had to pay extra for on the mod mic 4. So it's worth the 20 or so extra dollars that you're paying in order to get it. But if you want to keep costs down and you want to keep below $50, then you can go for the mod mic 4 and these Superlux and have a $100 headset that's gonna crush. I mean, absolutely crush sound-wise. The Sony Golds, the Sony Platinums, all the Turtle Beach, the Astros. I don't know how it's possible, but it is. If you want to make it a $50, or I guess around $55 destroyer of headsets, then go for the Zalman mic that is about $7. You can clip it right on here like this, and it sounds really good. Not as good as the mod mic, but it sounds really good. And you'll have a $50 destroyer of headsets. There are many things that I like about the mod mic. It's detachable, but one thing that I like about this whole setup, and I'm going to show you. So the Superlux comes with a 3-foot cord and a 9-foot cord. And right here I have the 9-foot cord with the mod mic attached and all of it wrapped up in this sleeve that mod mic sends along with the mod mic 5. It doesn't come with the mod mic 4. The nice thing about the Superlux, which to me makes them the perfect gaming headset, is that if you got all this wrapped up, you take the mod mic off its magnet and then you pull that off. And look here. I've not seen this design for detachable cables on any other headset. It's just a 3.5 millimeter jack sticking out of the left ear cup. And so you can do that, and then you clip your 3-foot cable on, and you've got this for on the go. Grab this guy, jack him back in, slap on the mod mic. You're ready for gaming. To me, it's just unbelievable. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think you would ditch your expensive gaming headsets for something that cost a headphone that cost $40? A lot of you are going to say, well, it doesn't have surround sound. Doesn't have surround sound. Yada, yada, yada. I've got a video coming up later on this week that's going to talk about surround sound and how it is kind of BS. So stay tuned for that. That might make you feel a little bit differently about whether or not you have to have all that Dolby DTS yada 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 in your expensive gaming headsets when you can just go with this. Now I review a ton of gaming headsets, don't get me wrong, and I'm always looking for the best gaming headset, the one that is easy to use, the one that sounds good, and the one that is best bang for the buck. That's why I've loved the Sony Golds for so long. But when you can get this kind of quality, and you've got it, if you don't believe me, there's no way I can convince you unless you try it. This sounds better than any gaming headset I've tried. Between the mic quality and the quality of the headset, like I said, if you don't believe me, try it out, see for yourself. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think I'm full of crap? Do you think that this is possible? I mean, I was a skeptical person as well, but with this USB dongle and that setup, it's just about as good as you can get for less than a Benjamin. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having this conversation with you guys down in the comments. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. And until the next time, this is the JTL, and I'm out.